Hello students, you are welcome to the second phase of my lecture. I am Dr. M.R. Banjare, Assistant Professor in English, Government TCL PG College, Janjgir. In my previous lecture, I had given you the gist of the lesson, The Ideals of Indian Art, written by BHARAT IYER. In my present lecture, I will discuss you about some exercises from the text based on comprehension and vocabulary. In the first part of my lecture, I will discuss you with some exercises based on comprehension from the text. In the first section of the exercises, there are some statements which are true or false, and the students are asked to mark whether these statements are true or false according to the text. So the first statement is, the Indian arts are bound up with India's past, and this statement is true. The second statement is, the Aryans and Africans made India their home, and this statement is true. The third statement is, the mainstream of Indian civilization shows fusion of races and culture, and this statement is also true. The next statement is, Indian culture and art are very close to the daily life of the people, and this statement is true. The next statement is, Indian art is not national. This statement is false, because we have learned from the lesson that Indian art is truly national in its character. The next statement is, the sculpture of the Buddha in meditation is very well known. This statement is false, because Indian art is anonymous. We don't know the name of the artist who carved the image of Lord Buddha. The next statement is, there is nothing purely personal in Indian art and architecture. This statement is true. The next statement is, alien influences have not been assimilated in Indian art. This statement is false, because we have learned from the lesson that many races came to India and made their home. The next statement is, the old indigenous culture of India was uprooted by Aryanization. This statement is false, because we have learned from the lesson that Aryanization didn't uproot the old indigenous culture of India. The next statement is, the sacred trinity includes the sun god Surya. This statement is false, because we have learned from the lesson that in sacred Hindu trinity, the gods included are Lord Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. In the second section of comprehension-based exercises, there are some objective type questions, and there are 4 options, and you have to choose one of them, the best possible answers. The first question is, Indian art is bound up to India's past because, and the options are A, her past is full of great men and women. B, her past is glamorous. C, her past belongs to the Aryans. D, Indian culture and character have been shaped by many great events of the past? And the answer is option D. Indian culture and character have been shaped by many great events of the past. The next question is, the temples of ancient India are adorned with, and the options are A. Golden domes, B. Sculpture and painting, C. Mughal architecture, D. Indian painting. And the answer is B. Sculpture and painting. The third question is, the tribes and races that made India their home brought with them. And the options are A. Their statues of gold, B. Their sacred books, C. Their great paintings, D. Their indigenous culture. And the answer is option D. Their indigenous culture. The next question is, Indian art in almost all its forms remarkably stresses, and the options are A. The artist's vision of the land of his origin, B. The artist's individuality, C. The artist's vision and ideals of the race, D. The artist's racial prejudices. And the answer is option C. The artist's vision and ideals of the race. The next question is, the sacred Hindu trinity includes. Options are A. Iswara, Shiva and Vishnu, B. Shiva, Surya and Vishnu, C. Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, D. Brahma, Iswara and Vishnu. And the answer is option C. Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. In the third section of comprehension based exercise is, there are some sentences taken from the text and some words are missing out in the sentences. We have to go to the text and find out those words which has been missed in these sentences. And the first sentence from this section is, the mainstream of Indian civilization is largely the, there is blank, dot, 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 of the, again blank, dot, 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 of the great Dravidian and Aryan cultures. And the answer is, the mainstream of Indian civilization is largely the product of the fusion of the great Dravidian and Aryan cultures. The next sentence is, the arts were not, dot, 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 and were never seen in, again, dot, 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 from life. And the answer is, the arts were not luxuries and were never seen in isolation from life. The next sentence is, who, there is the blank, dot, 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 the image of the Buddha in, again there is a blank, dot, dot, dot. And the answer is, who conceived the image of the Buddha in meditation. The next sentence is, dot, 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 did not uproot the old, dot, 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 culture. And the answer is, Aryanization didn't uproot the old indigenous culture. The next sentence is, the vast, there is a blank, dot, 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 structure represented the, again blank, dot, 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 expression of the Indian mind. And the answer is, the vast pyramidal structure represented the collective expression of Indian mind. In the fourth section of comprehension based exercises, some questions, and you have to answer them in one complete sentence. So the first question is, what did the tribes and races that made India their home bring with them? And the answer of this question is the tribes and races that made India their home bring with them their indigenous culture. The next question is how the arts were integral to life in India's past. And the answer is the arts were integral to life in India's past as they were related to the daily life of the people. The next question is why are the artists who painted the exquisite frescoes at Ajanta not known? And the answer is the artists who painted the exquisite frescoes at Ajanta are not known because the Indian art remained truly national without anything personal to it. The next question is what did the artists aim at in achieving in ancient India? And the answer is the artists of ancient India aimed at achieving a true human form in their works. The next question is how are the figures of men and women depicted in Indian art? And the answer is the figure of men and women in Indian arts are depicted from every possible angles. The next question is when did the process of absorption in Indian art begin? And the answer is the process of absorption in Indian art began from the Vedic age. The next question is what gods make the Hindu Trinity? And the answer is the gods Lord Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva make the Hindu Trinity. The next question is why is the Indian genius revealed in Indian art is said to be varied? And the answer is Indian genius is said to be varied as the ideals and qualities that shape and develop it are many. In the second part of my lecture, there are vocabulary based exercises, and in the first section of these you are asked to give the meaning of the words and use them in your own sentences. So there are some words and you have to give the meaning of those words, and you have also to use them in your own sentences. So the first word is indelible, and the meaning of the word indelible is that which cannot be wiped. And this word can be used as, for example, indelible ink is used in election. The next word is merged, and the meaning of the word is incorporated. And it can be used as, for example, the two companies merge with each other. The next word is deity, and the meaning of the word deity is God. And we can use this word as, for example, Hindu religion has many deities. The next word is canons, and the meaning of the word is rules. We can use this word in sentence like this. For example, we should follow the canons of good conduct. The next word is super. The meaning of the word superb is excellent, and we can use this in a sentence like this. For example, her cooking is superb. The next word is teeming. The meaning of the word teeming is in abundance, and we can use the word in a sentence like this. For example, India has a teeming millions to feed. The next word is playful. The meaning of the word playful is full of fun, and it can be used in a sentence like this. For example, he spoke to me in a playful manner. The next word is trait. The meaning of the word trait is characteristics, and this can be used as I don't like this trait of his nature. The next word is fusion. The meaning of the word fusion is mingling, and this can be used in a sentence like this. The fusion of hydrogen and oxygen makes water. The next word is varied, and the meaning of the word varied is full of variety, and we can use this word in a sentence like this. For example, human beings have varied nature. In the second section, there are some words taken from the text, and you are asked to give the synonyms. Synonyms means the word with similar meaning. For example, the word charm and its synonym is beauty. So there are some words from the text, and you have to give the synonyms of those words. So the first word is expense, and its synonym is area. The next word is mingling. It means mixing. The next word is designs, and the synonym of this word is drawings. The next word is isolation, and the synonym of this word is separation. The next word is image, and the synonym of this word is picture. The next word is divorce, and the synonym of this word is separation. The next word is emphasis, and the synonym of this word is stress. And the next word is array, and the synonym of this word is display. And the last word is assimilate, and the synonym of this word is absorb. In the next section of vocabulary based exercises is about the words. There are some words taken from the text, and you have to give the antonyms. The meaning of the word antonym is words with opposite meaning. For example, the word is present and its antonym is past. So there are some words from the text, and you have to give the antonyms of these words. So the first word is many, and its antonym is few. The next word is variegated, and the antonym of this word is unvariegated. Next word is wandering, and the antonym of this word is stationary. The next word is beauty, and the antonym of this word is ugliness. The next word is divorce, and the antonym of this word is unite. The next word is creative, and the antonym of this word is destructive. The next word is lovely, and the antonym of this word is unlovely. The next word is zenith, and the antonym of this word is nadir. The next word is collective, and the antonym of this word is individual. And the last word is excel, and the antonym of this word is fail. In the last section of vocabulary based question is, there is two columns, and in one column there is some words, and B column their meaning is given, and you are asked to match the words with their meanings. So here is the answer. The first word is variegated, and the meaning of the word variegated is marked with differently colored patches. The next word is impressive, and the meaning of the word impressive is very remarkable. The third word is idiosyncrasy, and the meaning of the word is a personal way of thinking. The next word is phenomenal, and the meaning of the word is having a strong favorable effect. The next word is mansion, and the meaning of the word is a large house. The next word is zenith, and the meaning of the word is the highest point. The next word is convention, and the meaning of the word is what is generally expected about how people should act. And the next word is facets, and the meaning of this word is as an aspect of something. So these are some exercises taken from the text, and here my lecture ends with this. In my upcoming lecture, I will discuss you about some grammatical exercises taken from the text lesson 2, the ideals of Indian art. So I complete here my lecture. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. Best of luck. Thanks again.